probably going to put you like put you there out of the sight of the slightly camera, but we'll see. I'm so thirsty. Sorry, Mum. Dripping like no tomorrow. Hello, welcome back, or welcome if you're new. My name's Kate. This is my library. Well, one of my libraries. In today's video, we are finally going to wrap up January. I know. I have been meaning to wrap this up for quite a while. Have I? No. Have I been in the mood to film at all? No. So this is against my will right now to film this. I'm just not feeling it lately. I've been so busy at work and planning the wedding and planning the holidays and all other adventures that are happening. This has kind of taken the back foot. I'm sorry, especially to all those who enjoy watching regular content from me and have been watching like 2 videos a week from me for quite a while. I've been one busy lady and I hope to get back into the swing of it soon. I tend to like bulk film videos and then take like weeks to edit and then upload them like 1 video a week, but I will try and get better at that. No promises, but we will see how that goes. In first news, my new engagement ring came in. I don't know if you can see it. This is my upgrade. The reason why we got an upgrade is my old ring, which was the emerald one, I kept breaking it and I kept going in for repairs. That's why you saw different rings over the time. And in the end I lost one of the diamonds and then tried to rip off the top setting. So not tried, I nearly did. So we also needed to get that fixed and then order also a order a wedding band for the wedding coming up. So we decided that it would be easier and probably more beneficial to the longevity of a ring to get a new one and get it in kind of a matching set. So they both have similar designs, the wedding band and this one. But yes, that is a beautiful update, and we picked them up today, which is actually the 17th of February. So I'm filming this pretty much on the day that I hopefully send it out, or may send it out tomorrow, depending how it goes. I may move from Saturday posting to Sunday posting just so it gives me a bit more time. But anyway, that's your mini life update. Today's video, we are actually going to go through quite a few new things. I can't remember the last time that I did a wrap up at all. I will leave it linked up above or leave a note down below if I've ever done one. But I thought it might be cool if we actually did a wrap up of January. We go through all the information, what books I read, what I really enjoyed, what I didn't enjoy, what books I bought as well, because I did buy a few books. No judgment here, but yes, I have my computer screen right behind you with all my books and all my information, because I had to calculate all the numbers. So let's jump into this. So this is going to be broken into books I've read, incoming books, outgoing books, TBR number, both start and finish of the month, books I've read off the TBR, and then finally my book of the month. So let's get this party started. Update on the reading journal, really enjoying it, not updating it as much, only because I haven't been reading that much this month, but that's for next month's wrap up. So let's look at January. So in January, I read 5 books. Those 5 books were a bit of a mix. So the first book I read, I'm actually going to put the photo up here for you of the books I read. I only got 2 that aren't digital. So yes, Anyway, the first book I read was Witches Get Stitches, which is a part of it's a part of Always Practice Safe Magic, I think, series. I'm not sure. I will leave it here for you. So I read the, I think it was the second book, which is Witches Get Stitches. And then I read the third, which is Always Practice Safe Hex, which I absolutely enjoyed. And then I read Resting Witch Faced. When I got to that one, I just wasn't enjoying it as much. And then the last two books of the month was The Off-Limit Rules by Sarah Adams. You guys picked this one for me over on Instagram, and you know your books. I appreciate you. And then my final book of the month, which was What the River Knows. I listened to this one on Spotify? Yeah, Spotify. This is the Fairy Loot edition. My Outcrate one's at my school library, which is my workplace, which is where I run the library. Anyway, long story short, I've taken the book to school so that if anyone wants to borrow it or read it, they can. They've just got to be careful with the special edition. I got a lot more books incoming than I had books outgoing, and a lot more than I read. Are we surprised? No. Did all the special orders, well, 90% of the special orders come in last month? Yes. So let's go through them. So I got What the River Knows, which is the Fairy Loot edition. I got To Kill a Shadow. I got Mythos, which is actually at school at the moment because I'm using it for my history elective unit. And then we've got Fragile Thread of Power. Then we've got Howl's Moving Castle, which was the paperback edition. Can't wait to read that. I do need to get that out somewhere. I honestly don't know where I put it. Anyway, I've just realized I can lean back. I'm an idiot. Anyway, this is where I've got my microphone. I'm getting distracted. And then I got a Fragile Enchantment, the Fairy Loot edition. I got Feybound, which was from Waterstone Special Edition, signed with sprayed edges. I got Swordcatcher. I got that was the Outcrate edition. I also got at the same time A Fall of Wrath and Ruin, which was the Jennifer L. Almentrout version book, but the Fairy Loot edition of that. I got Ruthless Vows, which I believe I also got from Waterstones. I did like a bulk order of special editions. I got the hardcover one because I could not find it in Australia, so I ordered it from overseas. And then finally, I got a Fragile Enchantment Fairy Loot edition because that's just what happened. If you haven't seen my unboxing for Fairy Loot or Outcrate for last month, I will leave them linked up above for you, and let you know why I decided I'm not getting Fairy Loot anymore. Yeah. Anyway, let's go on to the next thing. So the next thing that I did was the Outgoing Books. So what books left my library and went to school? One, really. One of them's there because I wanted to show that that's the latest book I've read, which is What the River Knows. But I also took Mythos to school because I wanted to share that with my class because we're actually doing mythology next term. But other than that, I haven't culled any other books. They've asked for them, but I don't have any other books to get for them except for this month, which I will leave and update you for February in March, but keep your eyes out for that one. Now, TBR number. At the start of the year, I talked about keeping track of my physical TBR that I have in the house, both in the library, in the lounge room, and in the bedroom, because I have bookshelves everywhere. If you haven't seen a bit of my house tour in my moving vlog, I will also leave that linked up above for you. I hope I can put multiple links. I don't know, whatever. So, drum roll. The start of the TBR for 2024 was 174 books. That's how many books I have in my house I haven't read. Do I know how many books I actually have in my house? No. I do need to do a count video. That is another day. How many books did I end with? On my TBR, 185. No judgment. Like I said, I had more books coming in. On a positive though, I did read 3 books off my TBR. 3, including this beauty and this beauty. So I was pretty proud of myself, to be honest. It was very good. Okay, I'm trying to keep this video short because I know sometimes a longer content can be boring for people, especially me. So let's keep it quick, okay? So my book of the month, my piece de resistance for January, is What the River Knows by Isabel Ibenzi. I can't say your name, Isabel. I am sorry, but I love your book and I love your writing. This is a YA book, very minimal spice. I think probably a 1 spice, which means they just kissed. And it's essentially The Mummy meets Murder on the Nile. And I love it. I absolutely love it. It started me down a track of rewatching The Mummy, living my What Would Evie Wear life, and reading all the other books that I can find that match this. We will talk about them more next month, but I absolutely loved this book. I listened to it on Spotify. Spotify was amazing with that. There's so many more books on there now, and I'm so happy about that. I know you can only listen to like 15 hours a month, but honestly, that's probably how much audiobook listening I do on the way to work each day, for like a month's worth. So it works perfect for me. I absolutely loved this book. I loved the 2 characters. I loved the Spanish language that was in this. It was just divine. Like, look at this. Look at this. It's just beautiful. I loved the magic aspect that was involved in this as well. It was just so nice. So you've got Inez, who is our main protagonist. She is a young, I think she's Spanish, because she speaks Spanish. I may be generalizing, I'm sorry. So she is a Spanish lady. She is essentially living with her aunt, and then finds out her parents have passed away. So she goes to Egypt to find out what happened, and that's where she finds her uncle, and tries to find out essentially why her parents died. There is a lovely gentleman that she gets on with. That sounds bad. There is a boy. Here we go. There is a boy. This is our boy. This is our Inez. And I love it. I love it. I think his name's Wick. Maybe. Let me check. Oh, there's annotations in the back of this one. I did not see that. Oh, there's bonus content. Oh. Yeah, Wit. Yeah. Yes. I will read that later. It's actually annotated by the author too. I need to go back and check that. I will look at that later. But anyway, that was my book of the month. It was a close between these 2, but my obsession and continuation of this made me want to read this one more rather than this. I did pick up some of the other ones by Sarah Adams, but I'm just not loving them as much. They are quick to read, so I will finish it in an afternoon, but I've picked up some other books. As usual, I'm reading multiple at once. But yes, that is everything that I read, bought, unhauled in January. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please let me know in the comments down below what your book of the month was and what you enjoyed. Or if you've read any of the books that I've mentioned here. Anyway, I hope you have a wonderful afternoon, morning, or wherever you are, that you keep on reading, you keep the magic alive, and I'll see you next time what's another word? Crash land into my library. Bye. got to fix up the screen behind your head. 1 second. Yeah. Oh, it'd be good if I had the mouse around the right way. Okay, let's see if I can get... now it's off to the other side. So if I look over that way, it's because it's over that side. But anyway, let's do a photo first before I forget, because I will. Don't they look beautiful? Okay. Pa pa pa! It's very chaotic. Oh, what happened there? Okay. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please remember to like and subscribe. I hope you have...